Welcome, my friends, once again to It's Vinylly Mine and our vinyl countdown as we're counting down the days, the last days of 2020 by giving you an It's Vinylly Mine episode every day between now and the end of the year. So today, we are taking a look at Cool World soundtrack. Yes, the Cool World soundtrack put out on vinyl in, I believe it was December 6th, 2019. So just a little over a year ago, this pressing came out. It was pressed by GZ Media and is put out by Warner Records, number 093624898344. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Now, if you caught our Spoiler Room episode on Cool World, you know how I feel about this soundtrack. It's an excellent soundtrack, heavy rotation in my playlist, especially all the way through my college years and in the 90s. So I'm very excited to crack the plastic and take a look at this pressing. As of 2020, this was Ralph Bakshi's last theatrical run film, which was kind of disappointing. I always loved his style. And it did hit the US Billboard 200 and it hit 89, which for a soundtrack is not bad, especially one that has definitely a variety of different music. So let's drop the needle and take a look at this vinyl release. Okay, so here we are. We've got the Cool World basically influence from the movie poster. We do have here the discussion, the label, the announcement that it is the first time on vinyl in the U.S. So again, part of my excitement for this is the fact that it's first time on vinyl here in the U.S. So we're going to get Backblade going here and crack the plastic on this, trying not to damage it at all. So there we go. And here we have Hollywood on the cover, which interesting story with Hollywood character is that Tracy Lords was in the running to actually be Hollywood to play the role, but she lost out to the more widely popular and recognized Kim Basinger at the time. So it would have been definitely interesting to see her take on it. And yeah, but nonetheless, we got Kim Basinger, and here, yeah, a lovely, beautiful colored rendition of the movie poster. A great drawing, nice and clear, of Hollywood, and yeah, not much on the front. Let's check out the back, shall we? And here we are, standard track listing of the songs. Interesting enough, it only has 3 sides and not 4 sides listed, so that'll be interesting to listen to. Love the fact they've got this wonderfully artistic door from the movie, and yes, the credits here of who produced it, as well as the movie credits and Warner Records labels. So let's take a look at the vinyl inside, shall we? Ooh, it is a solid record. That is definitely 180 grams, and so a plain label, which is interesting. And oh, here we are. That's what I was looking for, folks. We have here a insert for the Cool World liner notes, and we've got those wonderful colored stills with the line drawings here that I just, yeah, that bring me right back to the film, which, you know, it combines art and some good music and some a little more mature fun. So definitely a unique film, maybe not loved by everyone, but, and then we've got the credits here of each song and who it was released by. So I find that always informative that they were able to get licensing for this variety of music on this soundtrack, which definitely gives you a flavor of what the music was like in the 90s for sure. Now, the song Disappointed that's on here by Electronic, it appears on the film soundtrack before it was on the band's own albums ever. Apparently, it wasn't until 2006 that the song finally was released on the band's compilation album, Get the Message, The Best of Electronic. So I find that very interesting that this song was only on here for like at least 10 years. So kind of like on The Crow as well. The opening song wasn't performed quite some time, I believe, live. So yeah, always interesting to see that on soundtracks. And here we have 2 records, a dual sleeve, which is neat. So we have each record, one on each side, and with the Warner logos. Oh no, it's just stuck together. Duh, I'm okay. I'm doing well today, folks. So here we are, plain label, yellow label for the track listing on the vinyl, but we do have those credits again of where those songs came from. So side 1, side 2, and then, as mentioned, we only get a side 3, and we do not get a side 4, hence why it is the blank label. But this is definitely a solid record, and I'm looking forward to listening to the pressing of all these tracks on here. So we're going to, as always, take a break, listen to this 2 record set, and come back and give you our thoughts on the pressing as well as the music that we love on this soundtrack. So stay tuned. Hey everyone, you want to help us decide what we review here on It's Vinylly Mine? Then head on over to www.patreon.com/SpecialMarkProductions. It's our Patreon page where we have 3 great tiers for you to join. If you join our top tier, you get early access to all the videos we post on YouTube. Plus, you get to participate in a poll to decide on what we review on It's Vinylly Mine, and you get a poll to decide what the VIP episode will be for the month exclusively for our patrons. We got a lot of great content there, so head on over there and we hope to see you soon. And we're back, everyone, and yes, this soundtrack sounds just as good on vinyl as it did in the theater. It's a crisp, excellent pressing. I didn't find any flaws in it. And yeah, and the music, much like the Beastie Boys one, sounds really good. Not quite the level of what we got out of the License to Ill pressing, but still, this is a solid record. And I have to make an adjustment here, because I mentioned that the 4th side is a blank label, which it is a blank label, but if we can get the reflection, you can see there is an excellent laser etching of Cool World and Holly, just like on the cover of the envelope. So yeah, I flipped this record over and I'm like, oh, just a black. Oh no, there is a wonderful laser etching on this vinyl. So yeah, folks, while there isn't a whole lot of variety and work done into the sleeve itself, the vinyl record and the pressing are of good quality. And if you are a fan and looking for this soundtrack, I would highly recommend it. And that'll about do it for us here at It's Vinylly Mine. Thank you so much once again for tuning in. Remember, it is a real cool world out there. And yeah, this is a really cool soundtrack. Please head over to our Patreon, and if you join a specific tier, you can have a say in what we review here on It's Vinylly Mine. Make sure you hit subscribe and thumbs up and all that here on the YouTube channel. I thank you for listening, and remember, until next time, it's not yours, it's Vinylly Mine, and I'll catch you on the flip side.